Got the shit in there and
From the 757 to the 713, where you know we stay whipping through the streets. Some will call it swinging bang, some will call it slow ride. I just call it cruising to the beat.
It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the beat.
Da, 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 da. It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the
Da, 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 da.
Yep. Welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz. Today is March 10th. Happy Mario Day. Ooh, we are, M10. I mean, Martin, baby. That means it's Mario Day. Woohoo. Oh, sorry. Here we go. There we go. Okay, got it. There we go. That's it. It's me, Mario. Okay, sorry. All right. That's the nerding that this is. I had to get my nerd stuff out of the way because it's nerd night. We're doing, and I've been watching animes, and I've been going a little crazy on them. All right, probably really the mainstream ones right now. I know everybody's like, man, you only watch the mainstream. Yes, I do. Okay, right now. At some point, you know what I mean? I like to watch different ones. You don't want to know the ones I watch, but no, I'm joking. This is really all the latest animes has just been coming out lately, and Mappa's been doing some big things, and so I definitely want to talk about them. So we will be talking about the latest episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but that's what we're gonna do. Hell's Paradise, Fire Force, and Chainsaw Man Rize arc. Yes! Woo! And where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you find podcast needs is where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates to the show. It's on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown. Let's get to it. Let's go. Happy Mario Day. Hey, I played Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo in the 90s. You kids don't know this, but that was what we used to play on the little consoles where we had the cartridges. Now, I know I probably said this in the past, but I'm gonna say it again. Back in the day, back in the Dizzy for Shizzy, we thought that you had to blow on the cartridges and to make them work. And little do we know, this is how you know we didn't read directions back in the day. That was actually something you weren't supposed to do. No Diddy, by the way, just in case somebody was like, oh man, that was Diddy. No, it's not. I feel like that isn't Diddy, but I just want to make sure that we don't have any mistakes today. But yeah, man, I used to play Super Mario Brothers. Let me tell you something, never beat the game. That's how much of a gamer I am, okay? I hate platformers. I really do. I'm not a big fan of them. The only one I played was Mario. That was literally one of the main ones I played because I did play it did spawn it spawned from different games from Atari era. But that was, of course, the main one. And also, if you guys haven't played the Lion King game, don't. That's how I feel about it. You want to rage quit something? So you think these kids raged? Wait until you saw kids back in the 90s playing that game. Holy mother goose. That game put people in the panic that you just did not understand. So yes, today is Mario Day. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Of course, we're getting Super Mario Galaxy this year, and they of course gave us another trailer for it, which is kind of cool. I wish they used the original actor. That wasn't fair. I really do. The original voice actor. I know Chris Pratt's been doing all this, a lot of other stuff, and like I don't know why the dude is alive that has done the Mario character for I don't know, a little over 40 some odd years. Who knows? Hold on, my bad, y'all. Get my charger real quick. Shit. I almost fucked it up. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Hold on. Sorry, I had to move it. Sorry. All right, we're cool. So I've been playing it for forever now. Almost 40 some odd years. Why wouldn't you have the guy that knows the character in and out? I don't know. I don't ask questions. I'm just here to get the answers. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. Also, a little programming note, just in case. We will be starting to do interviews. I'm having people hit me up, and soon we'll start having interviews on here. I'm mostly, if you are wanting to interview, you have something to promote, you got like anything like that, please hit me up. You already know, DM me. I'm probably gonna make this into an Instagram thing. So Just make sure that you guys DM me, email me, wherever you want to hit me up on. That would be clutch. I mean, because I'm trying to get a list together of people that want to be interviewed, has something to kind of like promote or anything like that, and just we're gonna go from there. Because yeah, I definitely want to get into doing that this year for sure. I already have one that we're kind of doing preliminary rounds of lining up where we're just trying to line it up. I don't want to talk about it yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about it yet. But I've been you know what I mean? I've been like really manifesting, talking to people. Um Definitely around Palooza time will definitely be a big one too. So just letting you guys know, especially with the, you know, I mean, the podcast program. Hopefully, I mean, we're going to get in. That's how I feel about it. We're going to get in there. So I'm not even going to worry about that right now. I already know what my subject is. That's how much I know I'm going to get in this year. Just putting it out there. Just putting it up there. Just giving you guys some. We're doing it. Okay, we're doing it. I can't wait. I'm excited. Yeah. So I once again, I didn't get accepted yet. Just letting it. Just don't, you know, hold your congratulations. Did not get accepted yet, but we will be getting accepted again for the third year. So let's do this. So we're gonna get into Nerd Night. Yeah, let's nerd out. Let's nerd out. We've been nerding out with the Mario stuff. Yeah, definitely one of the first video games I've ever played. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not one of the greatest. Super Mario 64, great game. I ain't gonna lie to you. Did I beat it? No, that did not happen. So, continuing on. Sorry. The first show I want to talk about is Hell's Paradise. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. One of my favorites. I liked it. The problem is this with animes, and this is what pisses me off. It's probably been out in Japan for a while now, which is probably a lie. I'm lying. It probably hasn't been out. It's not like back in the days. What you guys don't know, if you are new anime fans, is that they started it in Japan, of course. Yeah, okay, yeah, baseline stuff. And back in the day, and I mean like 2000s, early 2000s, early 90s and 80s, stuff like that, we didn't get animes until years after they came out in Japan. What's cool about y'all and us today, or us fans today, is that we get them almost right away. Now, are they going to be in Japanese? Some of them. But most of them are simulcast and have been English dubbed. And they've done a great job with this. And Hell's Paradise is one of those that has now been English dubbed. I'm almost caught all the way up to it. We're getting a lot more information about the Tao and the different types of Tao. Of course, there's like, I think there's like 5 or 6. There's like a 6-pointed start. Yeah, 6-point start. And so, we're figuring out like the different, really the weaknesses of the monsters that's on this island, and also the strengths of the people that are about to try to fight these monsters. And they're trying to find the elixir of life. Just in case people don't know, Hell's Paradise starts off with is a show that where this guy is a shinobi who can't die. Literally cannot die. They tried to kill him in every single way possible. And I mean every single way possible. That I'm talking about drawing quarter, which just in case you guys don't know, that is a executioner type deal where where you get all 4 of your limbs pulled apart from 4 different directions from horses. Yes, that's happened. That happened in this show. I think he was burnt alive. I think he's been cut in half. It's all these things, and they still couldn't kill him. So they brought in this executioner lady who they said that her sword can kill anyone. And apparently he got like the second thought of life. Like he'd been trying to die, by the way. He was trying to die. They just, something wouldn't let him. And this executioner, she comes in and is like, well, I have this sword and it's going to kill you. Like, I'm not going to, like, you want to die so bad. I got this sword that's going to kill you. And so as she's about to do it, he stops everything. And everything stops, and he's getting shown to this to the Shogun. And the Shogun tells him, gives him like this pretty much a battle royale situation where there's a bunch of criminals and they're sending them to this island to go find the elixir of life. Whoever comes back with the elixir of life is granted their pardon, and that's what he wants because he wants to find his wife. That's the first season. Like, it's just nothing but nonstop fighting. This season right here, once again, nonstop fighting, but we're getting background story of how the Taos work. how the different towels work. Of course, the different towels are inside these monsters, and also thing is also like elements that people can use. Also, um, apparently one of them is that you got to have intercourse, aka have sex, to make it round out the towel or make somebody else's towel stronger. That's what one of theirs are. Yes, it was one of the episodes. I mean, not one of the episodes, it was one of the scenes. Very weird. And not weird, but what they also can do is they can change their gender, which is a thing. We saw that a few times. One of them was like, I feel better as a woman, and it just turned into a woman. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was wild. But overall, so far, the show is really good. The first, of course, we got that little demon kid that lost his eye. It was kind of like protecting his brother, and his brother is an executioner also. He gets infused with Tau, with one of the monsters, and he becomes extra strong. He can't die either. He continues to regenerate here, and I mean, just continuously regenerate. I'm about to fuck his name up. I'm definitely gonna fuck his name up. The our main shinobi can now get fucked up. He lost his memory from last season, and so he has to pretty much, he was losing his Tau, and he was fighting. When those two were fighting, the little demon kid and him were fighting each other. He kind of was like getting held back because it was like his memories were there, but he didn't know what they were, how they worked, why this was happening to him. And so he didn't even know why he was on the island to begin with. Once they find out there's nothing but these big ass monsters, it's a problem. That's really when shit turns up. Also, the Shogun, this is actually 2 days. This is actually, they'd been on this island for 2 days. One of the executioners somehow escaped and got back to the island, got back to the mainland, and he's being brought back with four. So it's 4 samurai that came and a bunch of shinobi, aka ninjas. I'm sorry, I know you guys are like, what the fuck is a shinobi? It's a ninja. That's what ninjas are. That's what they are. And the ninjas have their own agenda for going onto the island. Sorry, and and of course the samurai. There's 4 samurai. I think I said it was 4 samurai, and 4 samurai are now going to this island. Pretty much samurai / executioners, and they're all going to this island to go find, just one, go find the elixir of life, and 2, if there's any living beings, aka any executioners or any of the prisoners still alive, they have to pretty much exterminate them. That's really what the main samurai guy is. He's an exterminator, and his backstory is pretty fucked too. So that's kind of crazy. And yeah, that's pretty much where we are right now, is that they have arrived on the island and he is taking care of motherfucking business. And also, they're trying to sneak into the castle where the rest of the towels are, so they can steal the elixir of life. They know where the elixir of life is because they got this little girl with them who turns into an adult whenever she uses her towel. And she had to get infused by this little wooden dude that was turned into a tree. By the way, if you start to use your towel, you start to lose your limbs and stuff if you don't consume. So with this girl started dying, and she gets the powers from this little tree guy, and the tree guy, you know, it's like, I'm going to turn into a tree anyway, so you can take mine. And she was like, they were like, okay, cool, fuck it. I mean, that's what you need to do. I mean, and then she turned back to a little girl, and she has the memories of living in the castle, also being part, and she was one of the first 2 creations of the embodiment of Tao. She's one of the first 2. The main person, the main bad right now, is kind of like a scientist. He's trying to figure out how to make the elixir of life through science, and I think they said he pulled it off. And he's doing more experiments. And also, he found the little demon kid after he got his ass handed to him. It's like, no, he didn't get his ass handed to him. He was actually fucking up, old boy. Yeah, it's a really good show. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know it sounded. Hopefully, I didn't make it sound boring. The second season, I'm gonna say this for real. The second season, we're getting more of a backstory, which is cool with me. And figuring out how everything kind of works, everybody's power sets, and all the rest of the shit. That's really what's happening. Like, the first season was just straight fucking hands. straight killing, straight hands, straight everything. We didn't need to know shit about the Taos. We didn't. They were just killing everything. Like all the prisoners and all that. They were just killing shit, killing each other, killing some of them. I think one of them killed their executioner. Shit like that. Like we're starting to find out about these monsters more and more. How these monsters were made. Why are these monsters here? And so, yeah, that's pretty much what we're dealing with Hell's Paradise. If you guys get a chance, you're gonna love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys are gonna love it. Mappa is definitely doing their damn thing with this bad boy right here. I really love their animation style. I really do. I'm a big fan of their animation style. So if you guys get a chance, Hell's Paradise on Crunchyroll, go check that out. It's a great show. I probably did not do it as much justice as it deserves. But it deserves, yeah, like that shit is, I love the show myself. Yes, I'm bad with names, okay? Fuck you, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, I don't even need to look at this. Then my next show is going to be Jujutsu Kaisen. Now listen, I told you guys that it was going to be a steep fucking drop off from Maki killing all the Zenin clan. Now, everybody started hyping up. This is where overhype sometimes happens. Like, this is what happened with Jujutsu Kaisen for me in the first season. Everybody was like, oh, this is such a great show. Nah, shit's mid. They hyped up this Yuji versus Higurama. I forgot his fucking name. The judge. He's a judge. Well, not a judge. He's actually a lawyer. They hyped up this fight between those two. And I was hyped because what was cool was they gave us his backstory. We're gonna call him Hig for right now. Hig's background. They gave him, you know what I mean? They gave us his backstory a little bit. He was a defense lawyer that pretty much was justice. And actually he mastered, now I wouldn't say master, damn, I guess you could say mastered. He became a grade 1 sorcerer in 12 fucking days. Okay? Now, that's cool and all, but Ichigo learned Bankai in 3. So fuck off. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring Ichigo into this, but he learned Bankai in 3. Just putting it out there. Okay, continuing on. 3 days. Yes, 3 days. 3 days he learned how to do Bankai. Okay, continuing on. This guy learned the curse techniques. He learned even Dominion expansion within those 12 days. Fuck. We are in trouble. And what's cool about his Dominion expansion is that, like, it doesn't kill. It takes away. That's what's kind of cool about his. His is like, he does a judgment. Like, he does this thing like you were a kid. Like with Yuji, for example, apparently he went inside of a casino as a kid and gambled and things like that. And he was guilty of gambling. And he tried to lie and say, well, since I lied, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, fuck, I don't remember going in there. What he should have said was, I don't remember going there. I think he said he actually did not go in there. Actually, he said that he went there to go to the bathroom, even though there's a picture of him getting cash out so he can go gamble. Even though they never showed him gambling there. Interesting. So the law was that, I mean, the ruling was that he committed a crime when he was a fucking child, and he got his curse techniques taken away from him. So Yuji is literally fighting this fight off of pure, like, physical will. He got hit by the dude has a gavel that changes sizes. Pause. It changes sizes, gets bigger or smaller as he wants. He can really manipulate the size of this thing. Once again, pause, or whatever way you want to do. No Diddy, okay? Just putting it out there. You guys know I am. So, he hits him with the gavel, and Yuji is really dodging all the gavel. Like, bro was just throwing the dab. He's just like, now, I didn't notice at the time. No, he's not. No, this can't be right. So somebody said he was blind, and I'm like, I don't think he was blind. Was he? I'll have to rewatch that fight. He's throwing the gavels, and Yuji's just ducking and dodging, doing everything possible, because once again, Yuji's like really physically fucking amazing. Like, he's strong as shit and fast as a motherfucker. He's athletic, more athletic than everybody else. Or it's cool shit. And he's trying to figure out a way to fight. Like, he's trying to figure out a way to, like, I don't know. He's really trying to. I'm trying to like say he's trying to figure out a way around the rules of Dominion expansion because yes, his shit got confiscated from him. That's what the ruling was confiscation. So he gets his curse techniques taken away. So he figures out later on that he can beat the system with retrial. So he says he demands a retrial, gets the retrial and all that shit. And then this time he's being blamed for the Shibuya incident, the mass murder, and and with him he already feels guilty about this, and so he automatically says I'm guilty. And the judge man sits there and says, oh, yeah, well, yeah, definitely you're guilty. Since you said you were guilty, absolutely. So we're doing confiscation again. And this time, you get the fucking death penalty. You get to die. So Judge Man turns into this sword that if Yuji gets hit one time by this sword, he dies. Yes. So the fight commences. The fight happens more. And bro was like fighting him, and he was like, something came up. I forgot what comes up, but something comes up where he figures out that, well, you weren't yourself. You didn't willingly turn into Sukuna. He said you fought that. He said he just took over your body and did that mass murder. And that's what stopped the curse technique from happening. And so he was like, well, since it wasn't your fault, you were out of control of your body. I can't exactly say that you did this. He said, you're not guilty of this. Now, this seems like this is the weight that he needed off his. He needed this validation again. Like, because he was still carrying that weight of, I'm a mass murderer. I killed a lot of people in a very short amount of time. It's my fault. Really, what he's at fault with, and what bro even told him some real shit. He was like, you were weak. He said, you were just weak. And Sukuna's strong. That's really what it is. And we all know this. Sukuna's the king of curses. Absolutely. So, what we're watching here, and they're trying to get the points from the culling points. This dude has 100. Apparently, he killed 20 people himself. Fuck. And so right now, I think they're transferring the 100 points between each other. He's like, look, I'll give you my 100 points. You know what I mean? So you can stay alive in this game. He said, I know you're trying to do this without killing. So he said, they're going to have to kill someone. I'm sorry. It's just Fukushiro is probably going to kill somebody first. Megami is definitely killing someone. He's going to try to hold back, but he's still Toji's son. So he was throwing bunnies at his dad, but at the same time it was like, yeah, he's gonna end up killing that monster's gonna come out at some point. It's got to. Of course they got separated in Colony 1, so just putting it out there. So overall though, I thought the fight was kind of mid. It wasn't. The problem is that we were coming from this such a big high from Maki that maybe I overhyped that fight coming in, because I was like, well, I just watched her kill a whole clan of people. She exterminated a clan of people. Like, a whole clan got exterminated in an episode. And she punched the guy in the face. This is the first time in anime history I've ever seen this, that they rewound it 3 fucking times to show every angle that she punched the man in the face. And then he got the Mortal Kombat treatment where they show his bones breaking in his face. He got the Mortal Kombat treatment. I've never seen. They mixed so much shit in the Maki fight, bro. Yo, if that doesn't win like episode of the year, I don't know. I mean, whatever. And I love Bleach. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to top that fucking episode. Just putting it out there. And I'm a big fan of Kill Bill. Everybody knows this. I'm a huge fan of fucking Kill Bill. That shit was scene for scene, almost Kill Bill-esque, except for when she punched that man in the fucking face. Shit was awesome. It was awesome. It was great. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen so far is good, man. I like the culling games, man. I think they did a really good job with like really pacing this. Kind of explaining the rules a little bit more with the culling games. Still don't know the fucking rules. Still trying to figure them out. But you know what I mean? If you got a chance, yeah, drop it. I like it though. It wasn't bad. I will say this. It's not bad so far. I think once again, I said it was probably a great fight. It probably overhyped it in my own mind. Everybody was kind of getting hyped about it. I think it was, yeah. Everything else with this shit was kind of, it was kind of good. It was pretty good. Let's stop lying to ourselves. All right, we're going to continue on. Fire Force, final season of Fire Force is going on, where you have the Great Cataclysm about to happen. Shinra right now is sidelined, and we got probably the greatest episode of all time from this show, which is Arthur versus the Dragon. This was one of the better episodes, one of the best fights, and the reason why I'm saying the Maki one isn't really a fight is that she exterminated them. They had no fucking chance of beating her once the heavenly restrictions, the heavenly pact was made. Once that pact was made, everything was off limits. Everyone was fucked in that situation. This fight between Arthur and the dragon went from fighting above the sea to fighting on the fucking moon. Okay? And Arthur finally mastering his shit. Really, what I love is that they made Arthur into this video game character where he's getting power-ups throughout this whole entire time. And he's been powering up for the dragon this whole time and trying to kill his despair. Because really, his despair overpowers a lot of other people. And, yeah, that was the best episode of Fire Force by far. Absolutely. I don't give a fuck what anybody tells me. That was the best one. That fight was amazing. I think it was very much back and forth. It was very much back and forth. Arthur was getting fucked up. Arthur was actually finally fucking up someone because I don't think Arthur really want to fight this whole entire time. I really think he's been getting folded a lot. And also he was very annoying when he kept calling Shimmer the devil and just trying to like just act like he was better than him and because he was a knight or something like that, and he calls himself Night King now, which he earned that fucking name. He earned that name that episode. Holy mother goose. Yes, he did. Of course, the episode beforehand, they had to make it very sexual. I'm sorry, I had to say this. That was that was a lot. That was a lot going on. I watched somebody in the on their Instagram. They said that they stopped watching Fire Force because they said that the girl was getting SA'd. And, I didn't understand that one. I don't know. You clearly did not watch the show or understand her power set. She's like very much unfucking lucky. Now, is it a little too sexual? Yes, it is. It's a little bit. It is a lot fan servicey. I will say that it's very fan servicey. But I don't know. It's just I don't agree with that. I just don't. I really don't. It's something I don't agree with. I'm just like, it's just I think it's part of her power set. If that's in the mangas, it's in the fucking mangas. You know what I mean? And this is also a spinoff of Soul Eater too. So the episode before the Arthur episode, I would say was a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I got a little crazy. But like I said, this episode between Arthur and the fucking dragon brought us back on track a little bit. It felt like that was a filler episode. For some fucking reason, that's what it felt like. It felt like just a complete filler episode. And they could have definitely, I don't know, they probably could have did without that episode. But they gave her a spotlight. She finally got this. The one that does it, she's kind of like a cat. Her name is, is it Maki? I think her name was Maki. No, it's not. Oh, shit. I normally know these names. I'm pretty bad. I'm doing bad today. But she's a cat. You know what I mean? She's kind of like the cat one, where she like roams around on all fours and starts beating the shit out of people with her fire powers. But she's unlucky. Like people like for some reason her clothes just come off whenever she falls or she's clumsy and shit like that. And it's just yeah, her power set's a little fucking weird. I mean, a little weird for this type of show. I mean, but yeah, I understand. I see where people can be coming from with that. I do. I really do. I see where it can be a problem. I guess because I don't know. I just look past it for some reason. It's just not look past it, but like I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I'm just gonna stay on the fence on this one. It's a great show. I don't know. Like if you don't watch, I don't know, man. Anime is fucking weird. Sometimes it can get a little weird. But with Fire Force, it is it's very much fan service. Yeah, that first couple seasons were definitely fan servicey. It's just I don't know. But we're gonna stick with we're gonna stick with Arthur versus the dragon. That was a great fight. That like I said, that was a great fight. Them going to space, having the space ring to make sure that he can breathe in space, which made zero fucking sense. Everything about Arthur made zero sense until he started fighting, and that's actually the first time Arthur took off. You see Arthur really without the fire uniform on or the hood on. Like this is the first time because he was getting his ass whooped. He was getting his ass whooped this time, pretty much so. But I would like to say, man, that like overall, the latest episode of Fire Force, great. It was great, man. You know what I mean? I thought it was. Yeah, it's been a pretty good final season Fire Force so far. So definitely one of my favorite opening songs is the first season. By the way, just in case, just so everybody knows, the opening to the first Fire Force season, if you listen to the theme song of the pod, it's got a little bit of a, I mean, might hear a little, you know what I mean? Just putting it out there. Just you might hear something. Just no, man. I was like, yo, I love this. I love this song, yo. So I might need this if they get a chance. If we can just mix it a little bit, it's like a quicker mix. Just just not stealing, dude. Not stealing shit. But no, seriously though, overall, Fire Force, the final season has been amazing. I don't know why, but these animes are finishing a little too early now. Like, I think this is only its fourth season or third season. Right, this is season 3, actually. Damn. This is it? Damn. I mean, I guess you gotta say this is it, because the Great Cataclysm is pretty much it. Is the, like, stopping it is the thing. So, guys, get a chance. It's on Crunchyroll. All these are going to be on Crunchyroll, except for my last one, which is Chainsaw Man Rize arc. Yeah. This shit was good. That was a good... Yo, anime movies are stepping the fuck up. Holy mother goose. Yo, Denji, first of all, fighting with Rize, great. Like, she was a bomb devil, and he's Chainsaw Man. And that was fun to watch. For an hour and 40 minutes, it kept my attention. It was almost like a love story that wasn't a love story. Makiyama, I think her name is I need to know her fucking power set. The one that he is in love with, that Denji is in love with. We need to know her power set, because that shit's crazy. That shit was crazy. That was great. Now, overall, I think the Bomb Devil was amazing. I think they did a great job of making her destructive as fucking possible. She killed a lot of fucking people. A lot of them. Holy fuck. And she had Denji on the ropes. That nigga was dead. That motherfucker, he was dead. D-E-D dead. She fell for him. That was the thing. He was going to, like, the crazy part is he's so in love with whatchamacallit, that he was like, this girl just walked into his life and was like, she gave him attention that he was looking for. And the whole attention that he was looking for. And it was like, that was all he needed. And that he definitely was like smitten by her. and really she was supposed to kill him right off gate, and she did not kill him right off gate. So it was, to me, I mean, like, think about this. She's the bomb devil, and the first time they see each other is inside of a phone booth. She could have killed his ass right then and there. He's not Chainsaw Man right then and there. She could have just boom right in the face, killed him, call it fucking day. It was crazy. That's how much of a chance that, like, she missed that opportunity, and he kept her alive until the end. That shit was fucking great. I just need to know her powers. I love that they kind of made him have to fight this fight alone. Like, he had to figure it out. Like, he had to figure it out. He had to fight her. He actually figured out new ways to use the chainsaw links to him, and I think this next season Chainsaw Man is going to be fucking amazing. If you guys got an hour and 40 minutes, definitely go check out Chainsaw Man Rize arc. You're going to enjoy it. I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah, she's the bomb devil. And I mean, she could have put a little bit more clothes on her. I ain't gonna lie. She could have did something about that. That shit was crazy. Yeah, man. Overall though, you guys are gonna love these animes. I really do. These 4 animes I've been watching. Chainsaw Man, I can't wait for the next season to come out. I'm very excited about it. I can't wait for these next episodes to come out for these other animes. I'm gonna put like a little bit. I'm gonna try to make sure I put like a spoiler warning on the top of this, so you guys can know that there's spoilers. But I have been telling you guys I'm probably gonna have a lot more spoilers coming up, because I can't exactly be holding back anymore, man. I can't. So I'm sorry if I am spoiling things for you if you have not watched these things. I'm gonna try my best not to kill them for you, and hopefully you go enjoy them anyway, because these are great medias, great contents. So if you guys get a chance, definitely go check out all those animes. They will be, holy mother goose, they will be listed in the description. So with that, I'd like to say once again, thank you guys so much for listening to Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz. Thursday, I'll probably have a Patreon come out. I was gonna have 2 episodes tonight, but I watched Bam Adebayo score 83 fucking points tonight, and that's what the fuck I was going to go do. Also, his teammates, dickheads. That's all I want to say. That's all I have to say. Hey, Bam, you should have had 100. You should have had 100 tonight. I'm just putting it out there. You could have had 100 tonight, but we're going to continue on. But with that, I like to say where you can find the Cruising Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, or anywhere your find podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, you can find latest updates of the show. It's on Instagram at Cruising Podcast. Also on Twitter at Nicetown Finance. And with that, I like to say, love all you guys so much. Happy Women's History Month, and actually International Women's Day, I think was Sunday. Was it Sunday? It was Sunday. So happy belated International Women's Month. I love you guys. Love them all the strong women that's in my life. So they've been, I'm surrounded by so many of them. So not, yeah. Y'all know how my family structure is, if you know me. So with that, I like to say, I love all you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening. Once again, happy International Women's Month. And with that, I like to say, don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.